Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, sampler video series videos I would do for the one I go over there try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then folks, I'm gonna talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so happy I got a 3-day weekend. Yay! But anyway, it's super simple format, folks. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm inside the truck. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when those two things coincide, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That's definitely the case today. I was on my way home. Like I said, I'm at the start of a 3-day weekend. And I was like, I'm going to hit up this one gas station I like to go to because they got, boom, tropical Sprite, but that's not what I'm reviewing. I did review this, though. So if you want to know my opinion, go back and watch that review. Tropical Remix. I loves it. That's my mini review. But no, so I stopped off, and they had a few things there, and I was like, man, I got time to kill today. So, what am I trying for you first? Boom! It's a donut, but it's not just any donut, folks, no. It's the elite donut. The elite of the elite. This donut, okay, this donut right here, you could have gone over there, you could have sent this thing in with fucking SEAL Team 6, they'd have taken out Osama bin Laden. Like that. That's how elite this donut was, okay? Specifically, it is a maple elite donut, so I guess maybe would have only been able to do it in, like, the fall time. It's 8 grams of protein, 3 grams net carbs, 1 gram of sugar. It's from Elite Sweets. It's gluten-free, keto. What other shit can they put on here to try to fucking sell it to you? Made for the elite. The donut, the donut that is redefining sweets. It's not. I can assure you that. We have made the most out of a delicious protein-packed donut fit for any lifestyle. Finally, the donut you can feel good about. I'll be honest with you, I tend to feel good about most donuts. I'm unapologetic. Soft-baked and keto-friendly. Pre-glazed and ready to eat for your convenience. Enjoy anytime, anywhere. 3 grams, net carbs. Yeah, and then just all the stuff. So, okay. I mean, I guess for all intents and purposes, it's like a healthy donut kind of thing. That's cool. I'm not against it. That's why I'm reviewing it on the show. For me, it's all about what they do with it. Okay, we get a thing. Alright. Open. I want to try to get it out in one thing. Boom! It's a donut. Look at it. It's not the most appetizing donut I've ever seen. I ain't gonna lie. But okay. It's got a nice maple smell to it. It's like, it's very flat. It's very flat, and it feels dense. Frosting tastes okay. Let's give it a go. That's so dense. Like fucking core of the earth dense, man. Fucking, if it had enough mass and spun it, it could go over there and create its own electromagnetic field around itself. Man, that's dense. It's like they took like a normal sized donut and just compressed it into this little weird flat donut. It's okay. Kinda dry. Very cakey. Here's the thing. One of the nice things about having a thicker donut, plus just thickness, you can kind of hold it on the bottom, away from the frosting. With this, you really can't, not unless you, just let it, sit like this. And even then. So my fingers are getting a little bit mapley. Yeah. I mean, no. It's not horrible. But it's not great. It's really not great. The cake aspect of it really doesn't have much flavor to it. It's mostly just very dense and dry. It's like, I don't want it's not stale. I don't want to say that, but because it's so dense, it's like, it's not like light and fluffy, the way you want a donut to be. It's definitely, I think, very processed. That really leaves the frosting to do the majority of the, the heavy lifting of the flavor. The frosting is okay. It tastes, kind of like a maple donut, as you'd expect, but muted. Like, it's definitely, it doesn't have, like, that proper oomph to it, like, because it's like a healthy alternative donut. Like, first and foremost, look, I could go over here and I could bash on the thing and be like, bah, 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 bah. But the thing is, like, I'm for healthy stuff. Like, my show might not always go over there and give that impression, given a lot of things that I review. But, like, I'm not look, if you can go over there and make a fucking cheeseburger that's as big as my head, but it doesn't raise cholesterol or, fucking whatever, and it still tastes fantastic, aces. I'm down with it. I'm good. I don't need what I review or what I take in to be unhealthy inherently to enjoy it. But the problem is, it's two-pronged. Number one, unhealthy things tend to taste better. It's just a sad reality. Unless it's like coal or something like that, in which case, I mean, maybe coal's delicious. Maybe we've been doing it wrong using it for fuel this whole time. Don't eat coal, folks. But the other thing is this. They're talking about, this is shaking things up and it's putting a new stamp on sweet. It's not. Man. You think fucking Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme gives two shits and a fuck? And I know it's all fancy marketing and shit, but it's lame marketing, if I'm honest with you. Like, I mean, if I have a critique for the marketing of the donut, like, I think the name is cool and everything. It's the Elite Donut. That's fucking part of what got me to buy it. Don't do the, like, we're shaking thing. You're not. You're going to fill a very specific niche of basically people who are health conscious but still want, that sweet treat. And those people are there. But a lot of the health conscious people, they don't want that anyway. They've already got their shit down packed. But there's going to be some. And then basically your other audience are people like me who are just like, fuck it, I'll try it. That's what your marketing should be. It should be like, the Elite Donut. Meh, fuck it, give it a go. But ultimately, it is about the taste. It's about what it brings to the table. I mean, it's not that good. It's not horrible. But the problem is again, it's just, I think it's great. I'm not, and mind you, I ain't saying shit about, like, the potential health, but nothing on that. I ain't a doctor or scientist. Please do your own research on that. But they're trying to present it as, like, a healthy alternative. Fundamental problem is this a good alternative to a proper donut? Nope. It's too dense. Flavor is muted. It's dry. It's not horrible, but it's also not very nice. The maple flavor does help. I think that was a good decision because it kind of, it allows it to be sweet, but not, like, overly so, and you can still kind of get away with it a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's like, if it's an alternative, then the question has to be asked, would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No and no. I because it's not an alternative for me. I would not get this in place of a proper maple donut. I just wouldn't. It's not the worst thing ever or anything. It's probably not the worst donut I've ever had. I worked at a fucking gas station for 7 years. I ate a lot of shitty donuts. But it doesn't feel like a good donut. It doesn't eat well. The taste is okay. I don't have a reason to go back to it. If I'm recommending it to people, it's like, well, no, because again, it's just, if you're somebody who is health conscious and, you're trying to, like, keep your diet in check and stuff, I mean, look into it. Maybe it'll be something for you. I will, if I can say something nice, I'll try to. It's not I don't think it's a terrible product, but I do think that fundamentally, it really is only going to apply to a very specific group of people who probably are already kind of, like it's probably already going to be in their, their view anyway. So it's like, you just don't know who it's for, because if you just try to take it as a normal donut, it just doesn't stack up. And as like a healthy thing, again, I just feel like most people who are already into that lifestyle, I think they're already doing stuff, But at the end of the day, again, it's not horrible or anything. I don't think it's gonna, blind me or, sue me for alimony or anything. But unfortunately, it's not that good. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, spend this rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly proper maple donut-tastic rest of your life. Like I said, one day the technology will be there. I don't know if I'll live to see it. I don't know. Technology advances all the time, and there's already shit that I never thought I would have seen in my lifetime. There's a whole thing, like, I swear, I don't care who makes it happen, but there's a thing where, like, there's a proposed plan to go over there and send, little basically tiny spaceship cameras and send them on, solar winds or something. It's been a while since I read about this. But, send them on, solar winds will be fucking going, super duper fast. And, it's possible that in my lifetime, they might actually go over there and reach another solar system. And I'm not talking about, we'll meet alien life, blah, 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 blah. I just think it would be the coolest fucking thing in the world if we went over there and managed to accomplish that within my lifetime. Anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time because you can do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. But it's not the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. I've taken some shots at the donut thing, whatever. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm sure that a lot of people worked very hard on this, and I think that, they feel that they have something that they can bring to market that is going to go over there and be a viable product for them. And I'm not trying to take that away from them with my review. I'm just going over there and giving people, whatever my heads up is worth. But it is, what the fuck is going on? Something's going on, man. All kinds of sirens and shit. But anyway, it is important, though, when we run into situations in our life that are stressful, frustrating, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to buy yourself up an elite donut, as I have done here today. And maybe instead of going over there and trying to eat it, as I did, maybe you're going to go over there and be like, look, donut, you're elite, right? And donut's going to be like, that's right, I'm fucking elite. So then you go over there and you're going to get them on your, is Call of Duty still like a thing that people play competitively? I have no fucking clue. I like video games, but I don't care about FPS stuff usually. But you're going to get him on your team, and he's going to be like fucking racking up kills, okay? Just accomplishment after accomplishment. It's going to be you and the donut. But then you're going to go over there, you're going to get to a point in time where it's going to be you against the donut. And you're going to have to, what are you going to do? Are you going to go head to head, or are you going to really push it? Or are you going to go over there and give him the win because he's a donut? I don't know. I can't make that moral dilemma for you. Well, I made that moral dilemma for you, but I can't solve that moral dilemma for you. That's what I'm going to say. Or conversely, just eat the donut if you want to. Bye.